What's up, everybody? This is Jube from Section 122 on ArgosEndzone.com, getting you ready for the East Final. Exciting stuff here as the Argos go to Montreal, visiting the Big O to take on the Montreal Alouettes. Winner of this game, of course, goes to Toronto for the 100th Grey Cup. That's a lot of these. Amazing. So, huge win by the Argos last week against Edmonton as all three facets of the team were all functioning very, very well. Offensively, defensively, special teams. Just outstanding total team achievement, total team commitment. A lot of fun to watch. Really glad I was there. Also, the debut of yours truly's new playoff battle helmet, which I will be wearing next week when the Argos make it to the Grey Cup. But on to Montreal. So, on the Montreal side of the ball, of course, you've got Anthony Calvillo, the class of the league, one of the greatest passers of all time. It's tough to hate the guy. I want to hate the guy so badly because he plays for Montreal, but you never hear bad things said about him, and he performs off the field. It's amazing. And when he's throwing to guys like Richardson and Green, he's got a lot of weapons he can play with out there, and their offensive line does a great job of giving him time to find people. Defensively, you've got Emery, who is the outstanding Canadian nominee from the East, even though he decided to punch someone between the go-betweens there against Saskatchewan a couple weeks ago. You've also got Chip Cox, who just seems ageless, just always contributing on that side there too. So there's a lot of facets here that the Argos have got to accommodate for. So on the Toronto side, though, again, everything's just going so well. Everything's clicking so well. After watching the game, I was really wanted them to play Montreal right away, keep that momentum going. It almost feels like there's too big a spot in between. But these guys are professionals. They're focused. It's going to be a lot of fun. Again, keys on Argos offense. Everybody seems to be relatively healthy, and everybody is contributing. Chad Owens with the big special teams punt return. Kacker with 100-plus total yards. Ricky Ray was, again, mixing the passes up, throwing into all of his receivers. He must have hit at least 8 different guys with passes that day. And then I think what you're going to see is, well, hopefully more of the same. You may see a slight transition. You might see more of a running game because, quite frankly, you want to keep Calvillo off the field as much as humanly possible. So you may see more running plays, try to stretch drives out to try to make that happen. On the flip side, you don't want to get away from what's worked, and Ray was still great with the deep ball. Amazing touch. It's a lot of fun to watch in person. If you haven't seen it yet, do yourself a favor and get a chance to see a game. If you can go into Montreal, do it right away, because it's just amazing touching the ball. I'm not giving it justice. But Barnes and Maurice Mann had big games. Mike Bradwell, outstanding contribution on special teams, covering 2 onside kicker attempts, one taking a really sick-looking hit on one of them, but hung on and survived. On the defensive side of things, Ball he intercepted a shovel pass. It was fantastic. Great jump. Kowali doing it on both sides. A really, really strong block late in the game from the fullback position. The guy is a monster. Argo's linebacking core is outstanding and just multifaceted. They can do so many different things. They're a lot of fun to watch. Watkins is a game-day decision in the Argos defensive backfield. That could definitely be a factor because he's played very, very well on shutting down one side of the field. Keep an eye out for that. But I think it's going to come down to one of those battle for field position. This is going to be exciting too. There's over 40,000 tickets sold there for the game there in Olympic Stadium. So it'd be a lot of enthusiasm and a lot of Argos fans there, which I wish I was one of them. But tipping my cap to all the double blue supporters that are making the trip there. Hope you guys have a fantastic time. So, of course, I'm hoping that the Argos win this one so they can come back home to host the Grey Cup. So, again, just real quickly then, I'm expecting key players. Jordan Younger played very well last week. Ball, as I said, Kowali. So I think it might be time for Armstead on the defensive line to contribute in a big, big way. Let's see if we can disrupt him. Everybody, the word on Calvillo, as everybody knows, is he doesn't like to get hit. We know it's a contact sport, but certain people just don't like the contact. So if you can put him on his butt a couple times, it'll second-guess it, throws off the timing. So I'm watching for Armstead to make a contribution on defense. Special teams, I'm going to say black. I'm going to say the black because they're going to try to get it away from Owens. Or maybe O'Shea's going to throw a reverse in there. Watch Black make a contribution on the special team side of thing. And on the offense, as Ricky Ray goes, the Toronto Argonauts go. So I'm looking for Ray to contribute in a big way. Hope you enjoy the game. 1 o'clock kickoff. Pregame on TSN starts at noon. And it's going to be a fantastic time. So, from yours truly, this is Jube, 122, saying, we ride the rail, we ride it hard.